Hey there, model railroaders. Welcome to Vintage Road and Rail. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this Bachmann Silver Series. And this is a maintenance of way piece of equipment. It's a 250-ton boom crane with tender. And I believe that's what it is. 250-ton crane, car, and boom tender. And this is Reading lines, Reading Railroad. And I got this used. I walked past it and I was like, I really like that. I think I'm going to grab that. So it's not new. So this is not, I don't know if this is something they still make or not. I haven't had the chance to look it up yet. And unfortunately, I don't have my tripod, so I'm having to freehand this whole thing. So this is their Silver Series, as I mentioned, and it has blackened machine metal wheels with RP25 contours. Magnetically operated body mount easy mate couplers, which I'm not a fan of. Non-magnetic blackened brass axles with needlepoint bearings. And that's, I'm not sure how you pronounce those trucks. Celcon trucks. And it says it has added weight for optimum tracking. And on the back, we just have some more information on the trucks and kind of what to expect. All right, so I'm going to stop the video and unbox this real quick because, like I said, I was not smart enough to bring my tripod with me up to the train club. So let me unbox it and we'll take a closer look. So I've got it out of the package. When I took it out, there was no paperwork in there. I don't know if it originally had any paperwork, but I would think that it would, just to kind of show you how to operate this crane. And for those that have been around the hobby for a long time, these 250-ton cranes and tender have been around forever. When I was a kid, I had one by Tyco, and I probably got a couple of them at home in storage. So they've been around for a while, and let's look at the packaging. So it has this kind of soft plastic to kind of help protect it when it's in this styrofoam. And you can see, I'm not going to bother pulling it out. I'm not going to fool with it. But you can see this little plastic knob. And what that's going to do is that's going to plug in right here to one of those. And one of these will operate, let's flip this up here, will operate raising and lowering the actual crane arm, and the other one for the little hook. So since I've got this in my hand, let's take a quick look at it. So it looks to be really nice. I like it. I love the kind of the yellow and green paint scheme. All the detail appears to be molded in, so we don't really have any separately applied parts. Everything looks pretty good. The string for the cabling looks to be nice. Sometimes these will get all twisted up and mangled, but this one seems to be in nice shape. So if we flip it over on the bottom, we've got our trucks here, and we've got 6 axles per truck, and you can tell that they are metal. And we've got body mounted couplers. The old school ones, they were truck mounted. These have the easy mate couplers, which I'm not a big fan of. I may or may not replace those. I don't know. Depends on how much I decide I'm going to run it. So now let's go to the tender. And we got a little smokestack up here at the top. I'm wondering if this was originally like steam powered or if it has just like a diesel engine or something. So the only real separately applied, well, these things are probably separately applied down here. So we've got our ties, and we've got what looks to be like tool chests. And then we've got a work area for the crew. We've got our brake wheel. And you can see we got our metal wheels, our body mounted knuckle couplers, and again the easy mate. And then we got some deep detail down here. I don't know what those are, probably some sort of piping, or it may just be bracing. But for the most part, all your detail is molded in, and looks pretty nice though. All right, so that's just a quick look at it. So let's get it set up on the track, and we'll just watch it make a few laps around and then wrap up the video. I've got the 250-ton crane and tender on the track here. Got it hooked up to a train. Nothing complicated. We've got our Bachmann Norfolk Southern F7. We got a Nestle 50-foot, I believe that's an insulated boxcar. And then we've got a standard 50-foot boxcar. And then we've got our crane and tender. And then we've got a Norfolk Southern caboose. This is not the Bachmann when it had plastic wheels. I didn't want to use that one. So let's go ahead and give it some power and let it make a few circuits around the track here, or around the layout. I think my couple are hung up. Let me stop the video and see if I can fix that. So let's try this again. Keep it nice and slow. Let's see if we can make it through here this time. There we go. Now we're trucking. We're training. Remind myself not to focus on the locomotive. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I like that. I've got one at home made by Bachmann. I think it's their ready to roll line. I can't remember if it's a specific railroad or if it's undecorated or just says MOW for maintenance of way. Yeah, I definitely like this. I want to call it reading, but I think it's pronounced Reading. Reading lines. I love the colors. Let's hope we can get through here okay. This is that number 4 switch that in my previous video, when I was doing an update for this layout, I had mentioned was giving me some trouble. It may be time to replace that. Now, it hadn't been giving me no trouble until after I pulled it out of the storage room behind me. So I don't know if it got bumped or what. Let's make another lap here. Gave it a speed jolt. Let it kind of power through there. All right, model railroaders, I think now's a good time to wrap up this video. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at this 250-ton crane with tender. I think it's a nice looking piece. If you can come across it at a reasonable price, it looks pretty good on your layout. So if you enjoyed this, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. And hit the notification bell. That way you know when a new video comes out. Well, until next video, happy model railroading, guys. Take care.